Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 18963 Longfellow Avenue here in Lake Oswego. We're located at the rear of the home, right here by the hose bib. We're off to the left of the rear slider door, if you're looking at the back of the house. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We're going to camera from here to the septic tank. Starts out as cast iron pipe. Here we go. This actually looks like it transitions over to ABS plastic pipe immediately upon access here. What I'm noticing is just inside, it looks like we've got root intrusions coming through. Like these first ones here look like they've actually broken right through the pipe. There's not even a pipe joint there. So I don't know how the line got damaged for that to happen, but we've got roots here as well. And then it transitions back to cast iron here at 4 feet. I believe that is our tank connection there. I'll let this line drain out here for just a moment. We do have some standing water here towards the end of the line. So if the standing water doesn't drain out all that well with the roots and everything at the beginning or the first 4 feet of the line, it's one of those where you're better off just to replace the whole thing. It's only about a 10-foot sewer line. Anyway, I just pulled back here real quick to make sure that the line was all drained out. So anyway, the water that's here now is what is going to be there always. And we've got there's at least 2 inches of standing water in there, if not 3 inches by the time you get to the end of the line here. So, and then it drops down and just kind of goes into a murky nothing, which is generally the indicator you've dropped into the tank. Generally you can see the connection, but in this circumstance, because of the standing water, we can't. So anyway, it looks like the line terminates here at about 10 feet from the point of access. I'm going to do a locate and just I'll put a white X right here on the ground. I'm going to map the entire line out though. We've got the last about 4 feet of the line here has got a significant belly in it, and the first 4 feet has 2 or 3 root intrusions. So I do recommend a full replacement of the exterior line here, or at least from the cast iron clean out to the terminus. Alrighty, I put a white X right here where the line connects to the tank. That's not an indicator necessarily of where the access to the tank is, but that's where the line hits the tank. It's also where I recommend taking the repair to. And I mean, I suppose it's possible that the line is overloaded and that's what's causing the water to come up here, because we have continuous water from the pipe all the way down into the tank. There's no separation where there's a portion drained out. So alright, and the belly here, so again, from 6 feet to 10 feet, we have a significant belly with 2 to 3 inches at least standing water in the line. You can see how it's shooting back at us now. And I'll put another white marking right here, and then the last marking will just be right up against the clean out. Alright, put a white line right here just to show the direction the pipe is running. We're about 3 feet 6 to 3 feet 8 inches deep at the tank connection. Getting about 3 feet 2 inches deep there at the that transition from ABS over to cast iron. And again, I'm just putting another marking right up next to the clean out. It's very clear and obvious. It's a fairly straightforward and simple repair as far as sewer lines go. I do recommend replacing everything from basically the clean out. I mean, you can start about a foot or so out, but essentially it's I recommend replacing everything from the cast iron clean out to the tank connection. As we've got, again, the first 4 feet have roots, and the last 4 feet has a significant belly in it. So just about the whole line is done for at this point. I recommend re-scoping after any repair is done, especially if you're putting in a whole new line like that, to make sure that everything looks good, the repair was done correctly. What's concerning here is that plastic pipe we just scoped there at the beginning with the roots. That's newer pipe that's been replaced, and somehow it's been damaged. I don't know what. There's a couple of roots that are just coming straight through the side wall of the pipe. So I recommend re-scoping to make sure that everything looks good, all said and done. And our tank is right out here in the backyard where that X is at. The repair in total is 10 feet of pipe and ranging from about 2 to 3.5 feet deep.